Cassper Nyovest has come out to actually tell us what went wrong between him and his baby mama. He was open about the fact that there was a lot of infidelity from his part. I mean, he even said that the woman would be sleeping at her place in the same bed. He would wake up at 3 a.m. and still go cheat. He was open about how he was such a horrible partner to Bex, and people have been speculating ukuthi the recent wife now has always been a side chick in the background, but there was never any solid confirmation. Well, today is Bex's birthday, and she decided to actually pour it out. We have always wanted to know what really transpired from her perspective. I mean, there's always three sides to the story, and at this point, we had only had Casper's side. Beck said this birthday hits different. The last few years have been something, and looking back now, I'm filled with gratitude. Who would have thought I'd be here? Not in pieces, but in peace. The tears that I were once in silent and now from laughing out loud. I'm actually in awe of the goodness of God. How am I so deserving of this unconditional love? His covering and grace. Even when I was unfaithful to him, he remained faithful to me. I've always had God is found in certain locations. I didn't know I'd find him at my lowest and most broken. At 8 months, my son was diagnosed with cancer, an entire different world. I always stood on protection and privacy, trying to maintain the world, and my world has a marathon on its own. I lived in an oncology hospital for 2 years with my son as he underwent chemotherapy and life threatening surgeries. In the depth of fighting cancer, I was hit with a curveball of infidelity. The woman knew me, my son's condition, and made no mistake with flaunting their relationship. After finding out, he ended things with her and tried to make amends with me. I couldn't trust someone who can hurt me at my lowest or allow another woman to disrespect his woman. Considering everything we had been through, it was more of the timing than the infidelity. He later married her. In between home discharges and new projects I had to stop my life, put aside my own emotions, and show up for my baby. At the time, his health was more important than my heart. One thing we will do is enjoy the world. Faith and family was the remedy to everything. Both families understood the mandate. Living and loving is what we stand on. Landed in the center of God's hands. He had me exactly where He needed me. I gave my life to Jesus. I entered the era of isolation. She also shared a video whereby the son was in the hospital. I definitely have to say it was definitely heartbreaking. A lot of people in the comment section were actually heartbroken. Tears came to many's eyes, including myself a little bit there and there. But yeah, that was actually quite a sad story. Others were actually throwing in the fact that Bex used to do this to other girls. Them nesting. I don't know how relevant that is because kulma ngumntwana. What made people at ease is that she did disclose that baby Koto is cancer free now. The baby is now fine. He no longer has cancer. I guess that's why she has always been hiding his face. We definitely glad that they have passed that difficult phase, and we wish them nothing but the best. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Please like, share, comment, and please do me a huge favor by subscribing.